Hello, everyone. Welcome to the show. This is The Trip. Um, not here by myself. I do have Mr. Tom. Mr. Tom, how are you doing?
What happened at the weekend, Gary, for you to forget your surroundings and what show you host and everything like that? Like I debate you forgot your name for a second there as well,
I
sir.
probably did. We'll get into that. And then last but not least, we got Mr. Tony Turner is here. How you doing, Tony?
I'm doing all right.
Yeah,
I'm not the last one. Spencer will be with us in 15 to 30 minutes.
there you go. Well, you're the last one I'm introducing right now. So, yes. But yeah,
I'm
no,
in
I
last place.
I was on the other side. I was on the West Coast for a long weekend. So there you go.
Did you have fun?
Yes, enjoyed. Yes, got to see one of my kids. So that was good. Had basically ate, and you know
Eight.
checked out the school that she's going to, and ate. I think I went to the movies and ate.
What did you see?
I saw Madam Web.
I saw it too.
Yes,
Right,
yes.
right, right. On the count of three, give your opinion on the movie out of terrible or very good. Okay? Are you ready?
Okay. Yes.
You can only say terrible or very good.
Okay.
Right?
Yes.
So 1, 2, 3. It's
Very
terrible.
good.
What?
Very good.
How?
I
Why?
liked it. I liked the whole premise of it. I mean, I think it was.
What?
I think they kind of had to. They did well for like 75% of the movie, and then they had to like squeeze in the last like, you know, quarter of it because they ran out of time. But I thought it was done well. Um, I like the build up, development of the characters and stuff like that. So
Okay.
I think it did a job. I think they
Okay.
try to just tidy everything up too quickly for me, but I did enjoy it. We'll say hello to everybody, and then we'll get into that and more. Miss Melina has joined us. She was in a little bit early, so hopefully she's still around. Welcome to the show, Miss Melina. BX from the Boogie Down. Carolinas is here with us. Welcome to the show. We got Ian is in the house. Yes, Colonel Ward from the hospital.
He's
Hope
got
that's.
tonsillitis.
Oh no. Well, you know what? All I can say is you get ice cream afterwards. So if they have to remove them, then you get ice cream. So hopefully at least you get ice cream no matter what happens. So
It's hospital ice cream, though.
it's hospital ice, but it's ice cream. Come on, it's
I
ice
know the
cream.
theory that there's no bad ice cream, but when I was 13, I snapped my arm. So, for context, in 1998, I snapped my arm. That's a story in itself, but that's for another time. And on the same day, I had chips, or as you call them, fries,
Uh-huh.
and ice cream, not together. Like one was one and one was a dessert, obviously. But cut long story short, basically the chips were ice cold, and because they'd sterilised the bowl, the ice cream was hot
Oh, well, that doesn't make any
or
sense.
warm. It was warm.
That doesn't make any sense. Yeah.
Exactly. It
I can
didn't
see
make
that.
any sense.
I can see that being a problem. Yeah, no, you don't want a hot bowl with ice cream unless you have like apple pie, and then it makes a little bit of sense, and then the ice cream
If the
goes on the
pie's
pie and
making
then
the ice cream warm, that's fine. There
yes.
weren't the pie. There was no pie. It was the bowl that made it. Even a 13-year-old Tom was like,
Yeah, this isn't working. Yeah,
the,
I,
I'm
I
giving
always
I'm
hated.
giving this a terrible. Right? You're giving
I
that a
always
terrible.
hated those heated plates and bowls and stuff.
True.
Because some of them, some of them you'd pick up and actually would like burn your hands.
Yeah.
But
You know
I
what they
won't
should
go
have
on
done?
about. I won't go on about hospital food because I could give like a 45-minute sermon about hospital
I
food.
hear
I'm
that.
sure you could.
All right, so we'll say hi to some people, and then we'll talk about, I guess, the title of the show, and then some. Why Not has joined us, and he's still
Hello, why
Arteta
not?
out. Arsenal, as I
Hello,
said,
misfit.
21 goals for, 2 against, and the man still says Arteta out. I don't know what he's going to have to do. You know,
But it's not Arteta doing it. It's for players, Gary.
Oh, stop it now! Stop it now! Stop that! What are you doing, Tony?
Do you really think?
Players,
Do you?
who's
Can I ask you one question, Gary?
no. Who's
One question.
whose players are these? No,
One question, Gary.
no.
One question.
I asked you first. Whose players are these?
Arsenal's.
Who's coaching them? Who's managing them?
Arteta, but would.
Okay, just yeah,
But-
that's it. You don't need to go. There's no
But
but.
if
It's just
Zinchenko and
it's just the
Jesus
one man.
weren't injured, would Trivior and
Yeah, there's a lot of ifs in all
Trossard
these
be playing?
situations, right?
it's a happy accident, Gary. Come on, admit it. You know
It's happening. We're going to take advantage of it and enjoy it. Stephen has joined us. Welcome to the show. Arsenal Misfits. Yep, I'm doing well. You guys doing well?
Yep.
Mr. Tom?
I've had worse weekends.
Are you doing well, though, is a question.
I suppose so, yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. So let's see what he says. They said I can go home today at 3 a.m. Can I come home? I came home.
So, oh, sorry. No, please continue reading that. It was rude of me.
Yeah, maybe.
Gillingham.
Gary got confused halfway through.
I don't know.
That's two locations, right?
Uh-huh.
There's a place called Gillingham, which has a football team. There's a place called Crayford, which is mainly known for dog race or greyhound racing.
Mm-hmm.
They're sort of on the same side of the south, but at the same time, it's not a trip I would want to make at 3 a.m. from one to the other.
Yeah, that kind of like sounds like a setup. Like, dude,
especially right after you get.
Gonna let you out at 3 a.m. No, dude, let me get some breakfast, and then you can let me out. Might as well just get a decent night's sleep, some breakfast, and then see you later, right? What is a 3 a.m.? What? I don't like that. I don't like that. Oh, why not saying hello to us? Well, hello.
Welcome back.
Pink Cushion is
going. I like why not. I don't care
political
what you
on
think.
us.
You're all wrong. He's great.
Yes, and we got a question here. I've been out of the loop lately. I see that Ryan has some sort of family crisis. Any chance you could fill me in? I understand if you cannot. I don't know. I don't. Basically.
Oh no! Obviously, I'm not going to be at liberty to say specifically, but he's had a bereavement in the family.
Yes, there's been a loss in the family, basically, and he's just dealing with it a little tough. So
he's taking some time out, but he didn't want basically the people that support his show to go without. So we've all been pitching in basically to help his channel provide the content for the people that enjoy the content, basically.
True. Yeah, I was on a show earlier today because I was today's a holiday and I was off, so I joined in and met Melvin led the show, and Lee and James were on the show as well. So check that out if you haven't. Yes, I understand why not. It's a purple patch, but you know what? I'm not gonna do. I'm not going to not enjoy the purple patch. Okay. I'm not gonna. I can't watch some good football and go, you know what? I can't enjoy this because I know it might end. I don't know. One, I don't know if it's gonna end, but two, I'm gonna enjoy it. So that's how I work. That's how I do this thing. Me, political? I don't know. You said something political in there. Yeah. Oh, so he says, we want our hospital food. It's worse than Weatherspoon's grub. You have to add tomato sauce.
Just hopefully we don't end up like Thelma and Louise, Gary. Just driving off the cliff.
Thelma and Louise? I'm not driving off any cliff. Why am I driving off a cliff?
Arsenal.
I'm not driving off the cliff for Arsenal. Tony.
I'm saying Arsenal better not.
Oh, well, we never know. You hope they learn, right? Sauce to beans. All right. All right. Okay. Thank you for the info. Yeah. Miss Melina is back from, so Weatherspoon's food is fine. Is it really fine? So Mr. Tom is a connoisseur of food.
I'll tell you what, it depends on the day because they have like set days and set meals. I personally like curry night at Weatherspoon. I don't know if it's changed or got worse, but you basically get a nice little bit of curry, like a chicken curry or something. You get a bit of bread to dip it in, a bit of rice. It's very nice, not too pricey, very good.
Yeah.
The steak night's all right as well. I'm not so sure on fish day, personally, but
do they have sushi day just to see what? Can you get sushi?
If there is, I won't go there because I'm not really a lover of sushi.
Well, you kind of answered my question, so yeah, get it.
Then more people end up in the hospital, Gary.
Yeah. No, I hear you. Why not? Like I said, I like to enjoy the good parts. If there are going to be bad parts, because not everything lasts, and bad things can happen. But as the title of the show says, 5. That's a magic number 2. Yeah, last week it was 6. For those who know De La Soul, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Why? That's a magic number.
I was disappointed with Arsenal this week. Though.
You were disappointed. So we'll get into that. We'll get into that. Arsenal wins 5-0. For me, quick. We'll go. Let everybody have their quick. I don't know, 1 minute or 30-second kind of description of the game. The score line looks comfortable, but I kind of felt like I would have liked to see us do a little bit better. There were some things still that we need to clean up, but yeah, 5-0. We did well. I'll take that. And there's always, if there's things that we can work on, then that's good, because we need to be on our toes. Mr. Tom, what say you?
Very disappointed. I was very disappointed with Arsenal. Last week you scored 6 in an away game, and then this week you only scored 5 in an away game. That's regression, baby. That's not good enough.
It is. We are. We're slacking off.
I'm joking. It's perfectly fine. You had a good Saturday. It was very comfortable. So from what I could tell, you scored early, and someone's going to tell me we didn't score early, and that's fine. The point is, you were never in any real danger, from what I've seen.
Hopefully, it's not the final countdown, and we don't get 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
True.
But if you don't let any goals in, then you still don't lose games, and you'd win most of those games, apart from the one that'd be 0-0. So you'd be fine.
Very true. Very, very true. So the defense has been consistent for me most of the season. So not too many people have been able to run away from us. I mean, if you think, the crazy part to this whole season is the team that scored the most goals on us is Luton. Right? That's the team that scored the most on us. We've played everybody at least once. We've played Liverpool twice. I mean, and nobody has scored more than Luton on us. So very good there. Tony, talk to me. Give me a quick 30-second synopsis of the game.
Kind of lackluster first half. Get penalty, then we turn the rocket boosters on. Couple goals. Good win. Defense did great.
Yeah.
And the headers and stuff just keep on coming. So.
Yep. No, it's definitely started quick. Erdogan's shot, which for me, I don't like the extra touch, but I don't like extra touches in certain situations. But that was a perfect use of it, because he was able to basically essentially trap the ball and put his foot through it. Goalkeeper didn't really have a chance. Then we went on kind of a 35-minute drought of no goals. But we kind of scored basically in the next 15 minutes of the game, crossing over both halves. Crossing over the half, we scored 3 goals, so or 2 goals. So you'll take that. We'll take that. Let's see. You guys are talking
I'm very
about
happy
this
with
food.
Colonel Ward here. I'm very happy with him.
Yeah.
Obviously, everyone's entitled to their opinion, and while he's kind of sticking to his guns on Weatherspoons, he has admitted that the Curry Club is very good.
There you go. All right. Yeah. 20 bucks, that. Burger, chips, 2 beers. So, that sounds $20. That sounds like a lot, man. That sounds like a lot.
depends on the burger, I suppose. There's Five Guys in England. I think the burgers are about £10 now.
Okay, that's well. Yeah, you know that's probably about right because this is over here. It's about that as well.
Yeah, it's about $9 at a restaurant now for.
Yeah. Yeah, you know that's the other thing that they're doing here. Portions are smaller, and the price keeps going up. You know, it's like thank you for making me healthy by giving me less food, but it's also costing me more. So you're basically killing me the other way.
It's you're going to end up with those like little tiny portions you see like with gourmet meals with just
Yeah,
like
exactly.
Yeah,
Like a
3 or
spoon.
4 little
Like, do
things
you ever
on
see
your
the
plate.
show The Spoonful or whatever, where they
yeah,
just make a
I
meal?
have. It's the
Yeah.
taste. I know.
Oh,
I
the
know what you're
taste. That's what it
describing, though.
is. Yes. Yes.
Everything's one of them amuse-bouche type spoons, isn't it?
Yes. Yes. And yeah.
Is that the right phrase?
And people probably spend tons of money on that.
Mm.
The touch was sick. The finish was sublime. Yeah, it was really. I enjoyed it. I usually don't like when they have to take an extra touch, but that was probably required.
Gary's
Erdegaard.
football's like one-touch football all the way down.
Well, you know
Yeah.
why? Because when we take the extra touch, he's usually punished. We get punished for it every. If you watch the next 35 minutes after that, every time we took an extra touch, basically we just booted it into the shins of the defender who was 2 feet away from us.
Why can't more players do that than just like with defenders? With defenders who do that, ball comes to them, boom, it goes to somebody else.
Yeah, no, like I said, I think a lot of times that we, like so many deflections that I saw for a large percentage of that game,
That's why. And since you mentioned that, Gary, the deflection is why Odegaard did not get the assist.
Which assist?
He was robbed of the assist.
Which assist?
I don't remember, Gary.
I don't know which goal you're talking about. You talking about Trossard's goal?
Well, there's 4 goals in there that he could possibly have had an assist for. So,
Oh, you mean Saka's goal?
I think that was the one.
Because he got the assist for it over here. Trossard's goal was a mistake by Havertz, and then Kiwior got the assist for Havertz's goal. So I don't know which goal you're talking about because Saka scored a penalty and then he got an assist. So I don't know what you're talking about. He got the only assist he could have.
That's something rare. I'm saying to Tony, don't know what he's talking about. Okay, so there was a goal that was so he scored the first goal. The second goal was a penalty, so you have 3 to choose from. According to live score, he's credited with the assist for the third goal.
Yeah.
No one's credited with the assist for the fourth goal, and Kai Havertz's goal was assisted by Kiwior.
Yeah, so Tony, which game were you watching when you saw the missed opportunity by Erdegaard?
I saw the tweet this morning. Search, just type in Odegaard and it will probably pop
So that you're saying that the Premier League took it away?
We talked about it yesterday on Raise. We did.
I didn't.
Why it wasn't there, but we mentioned that he didn't get an assist.
That's interesting. So you said his pass to Saka that Saka scored was deflected, so he didn't get it.
There's one of them that was deflected.
There was only one opportunity, dude.
So,
you only had one opportunity to get an assist because everybody else got assists for the others. So, I mean, even on the Premier League website, it says he got an assist on the 47th minute.
Yep.
So I'm not sure what you're talking about, Tony.
Be right back.
It's the stats, man. What's he going to get? Is he going to
I don't know. I don't know what he's going to get.
Is he going to get a hat? Is he going to get the glasses, the shades? Yeah. Is he going to get the coat, the shirt?
I don't know. This camera's moving like crazy here. So 10 quid for a burger. Yeah.
He's going to get his phone so he can double check it.
Oh, okay. Holly Croggins is in the house. Welcome to the show.
Oh.
I assume that means the
Scroggins.
Yeah. Yes, the Spencer man will be on soon. Colonel Ward. Oh, you know what? Didn't even say hello, but yes, hello to Stefan. Welcome to the show.
Just to hear Antonio.
Yes. And wait, did he say he had a Subways in London? We went to see the Stones. Disgusting. Maybe
Subway's not like it used to be.
Oh, okay. Maybe you guys. I mean, I've gone to Subway. We still go to Subways, and I mean, it's the same stuff, like sandwich.
I've one specific issue with Subway, apart from the fact that they actually got rid of my favourite sub. I used to like one called the Subway Club, where it was literally the turkey ham thing, the ham substitute they have, or whatever it is. They had the turkey slices and the beef, and that'd all be in one. And then I'd have cucumber and barbecue sauce on it. Surprisingly delicious. The tanginess of their barbecue sauce, undercut by the crunch from the cucumber. Delicious, surprisingly delicious. I know it sounds disgusting, but it's not. Anyway, they got rid of that.
That's
So
weird.
they need, yes, so basically Subway, if you're hearing this, bring that back or I'll cut you. No, wait, what?
Whoa,
Anyway,
whoa.
yeah, yeah.
Is Tony
Yeah,
calls
sorry,
it? No, Tony is talking nonsense. That's
No, I'm
basically
not.
no,
what
I just
Tony's
get
doing.
passionate about the Subway Club. But
Daytona is.
my
Oh,
actual issue with Subway
yeah,
is simple. It's simple. You can eat a whole Subway sandwich, all 12 inches of it, all
yeah,
foot long of it, whatever
yeah.
you want to call it, and you'd still be hungry after.
Oh, a foot. You said a foot long you can eat and you'll still be hungry.
I'd never share a foot long.
Oh, okay. Nah, I can eat a foot long. As does me well. Daytona
Yeah,
500 is still
Well, it
it's
going
does.
on.
pretty
Is
It,
like
well,
that?
it does.
6
Did they?
inches with standard sub though. It's like
Uh,
you need all 12 inches.
uh, so I thought it was Martinelli who didn't get the assist for his pass. Oh, so yeah, Tony, I don't know what you're talking about, dude. Get your facts right. Get your facts right. There's a race on, yeah. On ESPN it just says the race is in progress. I guess it's 250 laps, right, or just 200 laps? Because right now, R. Chastain is sitting in first place, followed by Bowen, Brian,
Wait, they're
Cindric,
doing
and Elliott.
NASCAR right now.
Yeah, right now it's on. It's on pretty late. I didn't think. I always thought it was a daytime thing,
I thought
especially on a
Daytona
holiday.
500 was a Sunday.
Well, I think when it works for the holidays, they will push it to the Monday. I think
Okay.
so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gary,
What is that, buddy?
you lived in Florida, right? What
I,
happens every day in Florida?
the sun comes out.
The opposite part of it.
The rain comes out.
The rain comes out. Yeah.
So there was a delay in the Daytona today. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yesterday, it was a day yesterday.
Ah, so they pushed it. Okay. All right. I hear you.
I'd love it if Tony once provided information without it being a cryptic guessing
I know.
game.
You just can't just tell me what the damn answer is.
Be nice.
Yeah. How many trips? How many trips? How many Tonys do you see? I see 2, fourth dimension. See what everyone chooses not to see based on laziness or conformity. Patch Adams. There you
That
go.
must be the morphine typing.
What is it in Patch Adams when he's like, how many fingers or whatever, and he's doing that or whatever?
He's going to start typing about like existentiality and stuff like that in a minute.
You might have some new audiobooks soon. Oh, cool. Anybody read any of Stefan's? Oh, sorry, read. Yeah, read or listened to any of Stefan's?
I don't really think they're aimed at us, to be honest. That's why he shot. That's why he goes around the YouTube sphere shopping them off to the women.
Oh, okay. All right.
I just want to know why he hasn't talked about wigs in like almost a year and a half now. He's given up on wigs.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Sorry, what? Wigs.
Oh, it was rained out. I thought it was because of the holidays. That's why. A gator eats someone. I don't know what that means.
Gary's gators not gonna eat anybody.
I don't
He
know what
might
that
whine because Gary doesn't treat him right.
It's been a pretty mild winter, except for 3 weeks. Oh, that's pretty nice. All right, so we'll get into it. Arsenal wins 5-0. As I said, we'll just go through the first half. Like I said, scored early, scored late, a lot of it in the middle. I don't know about you guys, Tony. I guess we'll start with you, but I don't feel like that first half felt much threatened. they were, teams are going to get opportunities, but in general, Burnley didn't offer much in terms of like a threat.
No, there hasn't been too many times that you feel like with teams that get a goal, but it's like ingrained in you. Even when you got like 2-0, you're always afraid of a team scoring, but it's just not happening now because the defense is solid. A lot of that's up to Gabriel. So Libas had some mistakes. But you got Kivior back there instead of Zinchenko. Makes a world of difference. And it's kind of funny. Everybody was talking about goalkeepers needing to make a change back to Ramsdale, and Ray has done fine back there.
Yeah, none of this. I guess I don't know if it's because basically Rhea is our number one, or maybe Rhea is playing better, or the team is playing better, but barely any talk about that. So that's good to hear, Mr. Tom. Did you watch the game? I guess I always ask this question, even though I know the answer.
I saw the highlights because of Ryan's stream.
Oh, okay.
I was watching it on Match of the Day.
Oh, nice.
Which game was it, Tom? What number?
What?
Was the first
Off the
game,
top of my
second
head,
game?
it was second or third. Because I
Oh.
believe first was Liverpool.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to test me on, Tony?
Oh, I didn't know where he was going with that. I don't know where he was going with
I
that.
was just asking you a solid question, Tom.
Yeah.
All right. It felt like you didn't believe me, Tony.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I
all.
believe you.
Definitely, Holly. Definitely a good game, score-wise. But like I said, I enjoyed it. And I would like to finish teams off in the first half, and I think we can do that. So that's it's just a challenge. It's just something new we can do. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the game. The scoreline was good. Didn't like the dead periods, but yes, we'll take it. So that's the first half. Finished with a goal.
I read that
Actually,
in
you know
Tony's
what? When
voice,
I
by the way.
actually when I went through kind of went through the game the second time, there were a lot of passes into attacking positions, just a little bit too strong on many of them. Either getting ran out by the defenders or just too strong and going straight out. So I think as a team, we looked definitely on the front foot. Definitely could have probably scored more if some of the passes were on. We kept them at bay for sure. Yeah, but yeah, it was solid. That first half very very solid from us. A lot of high pressing, which sped them up and got us the ball back. I don't know what the possession was in that first half, but I think we did. Let's see what it says here. I think we did pretty well. We had 65% for the game, and a little bit higher in that first half, 67%. So we did pretty well there. Steven says he still hasn't seen the game, but for the most part, we have been good defensively. We now lead the goal difference stats, I believe. Yep, we do. We do our 36 goal difference there. We are, I think we are one goal behind Liverpool, and we are, I think, 4 goals better on the goals against than than Liverpool. So we are doing good there.
Thanks to the last 2 games.
Yeah. We went from like being, behind. There was a time I think we were like behind like 8 goals, right? And now we're sitting 1 goal ahead. So we've done a good job there. I mean, and that's with Liverpool. What they scored 4 goals. They won 4-1. So yes.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
nice. We got 11 goals. So
True. Yep. So then the second half starts, and we started fast once again. Erdogan puts in a nice pass to Saka, and Saka basically looks at the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper is frozen, and he just boots it basically right over him. Very, very nice. What do you think about Saka's first goal of the game, or his goal of the game?
I thought it was good.
And it was with his right foot, right, Tony?
Yep.
And what we said about our Saka, he needs to be able to shoot with both feet.
You figure he could, like, as defensive minded as he is, you figure he could use both feet.
No, for sure. And I saw a tweet, and basically it was a question that was posed to Wenger by Saka in terms of what he needed to work on. And Wenger said basically, you should work on your right foot. And I think a lot of, I've heard a lot of people say he should, use his right foot, because that's what they pick. The defenders will put him on his right foot. And he looked really good shooting at it. So there you go, Mr. Tom. Left, right. Players who can shoot with both feet must be, it's a good thing, right?
It's more rare than you'd think it is.
But it's a good thing.
Oh, it certainly is a good thing. It's useful.
Wes, I can shoot with both feet.
Yeah, Tony.
I bet you wish you had both feet. Even if you weren't able to shoot with them, would just be helpful, wouldn't it?
That's true. That's true. That's true. The Assembled has joined us. Welcome to the show, The Assembled. Glad to see everybody.
What's your internet killing question this week, sir?
Internet killing question. Yeah. Like I said, we that Saka goal, very nice. 2 minutes into the second half, and Erdogan has been playing really good of late. I don't think he's been playing exceptionally better. I think we've just been finishing more.
Yeah,
he's always, for me, he's always pressed. So that's nothing new for me in terms of what I've seen. He's been putting passes through, but we just have not been taking our chances, and I think we're doing that now. So what do you say, Tony?
I don't think he's having to press as much because the defense has been more solid since he got an actual left back in there. He's not having to track back.
You think we press because of our back line?
No, I'm saying he had a press more, be more defensive duty because we're letting the goals in, and now we've shored up the back four. He doesn't have to do as much tracking back as he was.
I think you're missing what I'm thinking I'm saying. We press so that we can maintain possession of the ball because we rush them when we put pressure up the top. I don't think it has much to do with what happens on the back end. Because if you watch, I watched that first half again, and we put pressure on them. They had to rush their passes, and 9 times out of 10 they hit it right to us, and we went back on the attack.
I agree with BX, who agrees with Gary.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No. Like I said, I think a lot of people have said the lost chances by Erdogan is just killing his stats. I mean, I think that's probably the same thing last year. He would have had 20 assists if we could finish. This year, probably should already have 10 assists. We're putting the shots away. I think some of the passes were a little off, but more than likely when we do get our foot on it, we do finish it off. So, no, I hear what you're saying, Tony, but I don't know. I felt like the press for us is for us to retain the ball back as opposed to stem any kind of attack further down the pitch. If that makes any sense, I don't know. They might be one and the same.
I think it's a little bit of the same. It's just, to me, it's what defensive duties up in that do because White leaves that space open and he has to drop back there.
See, that's where I don't think we're saying the same thing. White and Erdegaard's pressing for me are two separate things.
Oh, he's
When Erdegaard presses, right, he makes them pass that ball, the center backs and the goalkeeper pass that ball before they want to. Now, it doesn't affect where our fullbacks inverting come into play, but that's just me. He says,
I just think like with pressing that he's deeper back on our own half, so
"Oh, see, and that's what I
he's
did not
not up
see.
there.
We're pressing high. We're pressing high between midway of the half to the 18. Kind of what I see. So, Mr. Tom, tell me, your team won 2-0, and they've been on a roll.
Oh man, we were so not good on Saturday, and
Uh-oh,
it was glorious.
interruption, sorry.
Of course,
Interruption before you say any more.
of course, he
Welcome to the
times it during
stage.
the Leeds
Welcome
minute.
to the stage. We've got Spencer from the floor.
Vendetta, personal vendetta.
You're 6 minutes late, Spencer, when you said you're going to show up. You gave us
Uh,
15 to 30 minutes. You didn't give us 36 minutes.
A wizard is never late. He arrives precisely when he means to.
There you go. So he got here when he got here, and
He got here on Ray's time.
yeah.
That
So,
good old Irish time.
all right. So we'll let Spencer have a say, but Mr. Tom, continue.
Nah. Y'all had your chance. You had your chance to find out about the championship. Nah.
No. You're not doing that. You better talk.
Nah, you lost your chance. You lost your chance,
I
son.
introduced our friend to the show. Had nothing to do with anything but that. The wizard, as he calls himself.
Conspiracy. What's he a wizard of?
You know what? It doesn't matter right now. But what does matter is
this is his chance to make up something.
Tell me about this mighty Leeds team.
We are mighty. Clearly, we've been doing better than Arsenal, which
there you
means
go.
which
Tell
is
me about
quite
it.
strong.
Tell
due
us
to
about
the
it.
fact that because there's one. I think there's only like 2 teams or 3 teams in England that are undefeated at home this season. It's not Arsenal, is it?
Who is it? It's not Leeds, right?
No, it's exactly Leeds. Because why would I bring it up if it wasn't? Like that is actually quite amusing. Yesterday I asked the question, who's conceded the least amount of goals in 2024 in the league? And this was on the Alonso show in the chat. And people were going like, oh, could it be Manchester United? Could it be Arsenal? I was like, I'm asking the question. Who else is it going to fucking be? Pardon my language. Well, I'm not going to fucking ask the question if it's Manchester United, am I?
Did you tell him it was the wrong league, Tom?
Sorry?
Did you tell him it was the wrong league? No? You didn't tell him it was the wrong league?
What's the wrong league?
You were saying... You said in the league, but then you said Man City, all those teams that are not in the championship, which would be the wrong league.
David is joining us. Welcome to the show. He says all that matters is that Leeds got the 3 points. No, David was in New York, and I was
funny how he piped up with that in the 1 minute that Leeds got on the show.
Well, you know what? He knows when to show up.
He's hiding in the background.
He said, I saw David was in New York, and I was on the West Coast. So, that's pretty cool.
I'm telling you, we're doing well. Saturday, we did not do good. It was not a good performance. It was not good. I've every right to give it large. We've had 10 wins out of 11 or something like that in 2024. When am I? As Gary would say, don't be coy about it, Thomas. Don't be coy about it. All right, like enjoy your wins and all stuff like this. When I'm usually like, I'm all, let's just be calm about it because it can go tits up at any moment.
Yeah, so that's why you got to enjoy it.
And then Gary's all, nah, give it large. And then I give it large. And it's all like, oh, he's giving it large. You can't win. So I'm just going to do what I'm going to do.
So there you go. See, look, he said he just turned up. He must have felt it coming. He must have felt You know,
He's got the lead sense. It's fine. He's got
There
the
you go.
lead sense.
Do,
Of course
do
he
you
has.
know originally
course he
it
has.
wasn't? Do you know originally it wasn't 3 bears? It was 3 witches. When they originally wrote.
I don't know what this guy's talking about.
The porridge. It wasn't bears. It was witches.
I really don't know what. I still don't know what he's talking about.
Is this a cryptic clue to something?
Why can't you just tell us what we want to know?
You know, it's too hot or too cold. Come on, Gary.
I don't. You lost me. That's all. You lost me.
No, I loved it though.
You don't know your nursery rhymes, Gary?
I absolutely loved it.
Okay, see, he loved it, so somebody loved it.
It was a glorious Saturday morning in foggy Plymouth.
There you go.
Do you know? No, this is bollocks, right? Do you know Leeds fans had to leave at 5 to 6 a.m. to get there for that game?
Wow. Why is it the set? Because of the trains were running.
You're playing Rotherham tomorrow, Stefan.
It's a long distance from Leeds to Devon.
It really is. It really is, and it's actually really dodgy, in my opinion, that we were selected for live TV at 12:30. I know the real reason is because of viewing figures, because basically Leeds get people watching the telly. And that's not arrogance, that's the facts of it, or Leeds won't be picked for 7 games in a row for television.
Everybody wants to see. Everyone wants to see you. Is Tony talking about the 3 bears? Yeah, I don't know what that has to do with anything, but Spencer, we
too
kind
hot, too cold. It's
I don't know.
Tom being too
Capio.
excited enough. It's easy to fucking get.
I don't know who this Capio guy is, but I do like him. The leads are on the TV. I go walk the dog.
Why are you not exposing your dog to the rich nourishment of passionate football?
He loves his dog. That's why.
Well, we know that is a Gary's burner account. Might be Spencer's.
What? I'm working, man. I'm working here.
Dog neglect is being claimed upon Gator again.
It could be Russ too.
I've slept 2 of them in.
So Spencer, we kind of went through the first, I guess, 50 minutes of the game. So you can give your say on the first 50. We did score early, scored late, and then scored early in the second half. A little dead in the middle there, but in general, they offered nothing in terms of a threat. Tell me about what you thought. I guess if you're going to give me your 50-minute synopsis, of the game.
That's what you described. I thought you were talking about the Leeds game, because that's how I would describe the Leeds game.
Oh, is that how it went? Basically,
we scored early, then nothing happened, and we weren't good. Sorry, I'm interrupting Spencer's time. I'm sorry. That was
no. I mean, me and Tom did the watch along and hung out, and the Green one came by, and we piped 5 goals through him. Odegaard looked amazing. Havertz looked good. Everybody looked good. I really don't have a complaint about a single person on the team. Putting our goals away with that 21 goals in 5 games. We were begging for this during the Christmas period, and there's I don't really have much to say about it other than I'm excited for tomorrow or Wednesday, and I'm stoked for Saturday against Newcastle. So
we scored 5 goals, and we could have scored 10. There's lots to talk about.
I'm just excited, man. I'm just glad things are going in the right direction, man. I mean, that's really where I'm at with it. I'm thinking about Wednesday. Definitely thinking about Newcastle, do a little revenge there, hopefully. It's crazy. I was looking at I saw it on one of the AFTV guys, I think James B., the amount of players that have missed matches for us. And one that stuck out to me, I don't think he was on the team sheet Saturday, was Tomiyasu. And he was able to play all the Asian Cup games, but then he misses the first 2 games he's back. So, I don't know. Thomas Partey's missed 23 games this season. We can get into it later. I mean, I don't really have much, man. Just good teamwork. The guys played well. It was just good team play, man. Ben White inverting works better than the left back inverting. So
very true.
I think Tomiyasu was probably rest because of constant muscle problems. So
Yeah. No, I am hoping I'm hoping it's just player management in that regard, because there's no reason to rush him back. We're playing well. We will need him, but we don't need him right now. And if we have the ability to rotate. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, when I watched the game back the second time, yeah, you can see Ben White kind of rotating. He even at one point switched places with Declan Rice, and he took up that role. He played in that 8, and I guess I would call it the 8 or the 6 role there. At some point, it was only for about 30 seconds to a minute, but they did switch places there at some point. So I think Arteta's got these guys just basically being able to switch in and out without losing any kind of balance. This guy
There's
must
a lot
be,
of rotation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maguire must be a United fan.
I think the big thing, I think me and Dan mentioned on Saturday, is how Odegaard's dropping so deep, and he's given more space to play with, and almost like rotating Havertz up to where Odegaard would normally be in a 10 role. I mean, it looks different. It just looks different. It looks better. It looks more fluid. Odegaard looks like he has space to operate. I think we saw the stat that came out. He's 35 goals and assists since 2022 to 23, most in the league. So,
yeah, I guess I see things a little different. I think he's doing exactly what he's been doing. The only difference is people are scoring now, so it looks and feels different to me. It's just we're putting away our chances now. So the work that he's putting in is actually getting rewarded with a goal and an assist for him in certain cases. So I don't think he's doing anything different. I think it's just everybody around who's been their form's not been good. So yeah, I think he's been okay. I think he's been good the entire time. I don't think he's had to change much. To tell you the truth, I don't think he's changed much.
I've got a question for Caprio.
Yes. What is that?
Did he manage to walk the dog in the 7 minutes, the opening 7 minutes where Leeds scored past Middlesbrough twice?
Does anybody watch the Leeds match?
No, I mean the Leeds versus Middlesbrough match.
Yeah, but who watches Leeds matches?
A lot of people watch Leeds matches.
Did you watch it?
You were one of them. You went there once.
That will be the only time Gary goes there.
You literally flew over.
I would go back. I definitely enjoyed that trip. It was really good. It was really good. Yes.
He loved the Leeds pubs.
I did like all of that stuff. Yes.
I'm not sure what the last part has to do with the.
Well, it probably has a lot. It has a lot to do with
it.
But it has a lot to do with it. Oh my god, it has a lot to do with it. I was
very good. It was very good.
That looks like something you would write down. Is that your burner account? Are you like hazing yourself?
Yeah.
I'm far too lazy to do that.
Yeah, no, like I said, I think, those first 50 minutes we did really well there. Then we started putting in we scored, and then we started putting in our subs a lot earlier than usual. So Trossard's goal, and this is the, I guess if there's any, it's not really a negative. It's just like Trossard, Havertz does lose the ball when he would have hoped he could have been able to get a shot off, and the ball falls to Trossard, who puts it away. That's the thing right now, and I've said this multiple times, and I'm saying it again. We're not dependent on Havertz as much. At some point we will be, but so far not so much. He gives us we'll take it. Yes, he's probably saying hi to Mom. Mom has joined us, folks. Say hello to Mom. Yes, welcome to the show. Yeah.
Can I say hello to Spencer?
You can say hello. You didn't say hi to him when he joined the first time?
Well, no, because it all went a bit crazy.
Hey,
go ahead. Tony. Go ahead, Mr. Tom.
Hello, Spencer.
Hello, Tom. How are you today?
How are you, sir? Oh,
I'm doing excellent, doing
fantastic.
fine on this wonderful Monday evening.
Excellent. I'm so pleased to hear that.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
That's not sarcasm. I really was pleased to hear it.
It sounded like you were not pleased.
Why would I not be pleased to hear
I said
it?
it
What's he done
sounds
to
like
me?
you're not pleased. It sounded a
I'm
little.
always pleased. I'm
sound
always
a little
pleased to hear
rough
that
there.
Spencer's doing okay.
Yeah, look, the assembler's looking forward to seeing you guys back in the Premier League. So
He knows. He knows deep down the Premier League without Leeds is not a legitimate competition.
that's not actually that's not what he said.
It went nearly
Not
2
not even
decades without being a legitimate
not even
competition.
close. Spencer, talk to this man. Tell him Leeds not being the Premier League has nothing to do with it being legit competition.
No. I've got an answer. No, I've got an answer for this.
It's legit without them.
No. Because the year Leeds got relegated was also the year that Chelsea had just literally been bought by Abramovich. Therefore, football became illegitimate.
So it's your fault then. Thanks for nothing.
Oh, you can say it's our fault. That's fine. That's not what I'm arguing.
No,
I'm just
but
arguing
it's your
that
fault.
without Leeds in the Premier League, it weren't legitimate because
Those are two different things.
one team artificially
Yeah.
injected the league with money,
True.
and therefore it became a spurious,
Then another
rubbish,
one joined.
illegitimate.
Yeah. Anybody feel like it doesn't matter? City with their cheating is still going to win the way this season is going. Like this season, like the other seasons, I could see like yes, it might be a problem, but this season right now, they can't cheat anymore because the window's closed. But whatever they're doing now, is it like is that the reason why they will win it? It's because they cheated, or because I think Liverpool and Arsenal look like they can
50% of
compete.
what Stefan just said is correct.
I'm sure they're still cheating a little bit, Gary.
Like right now?
Yeah, everybody does a little bit.
No, right now.
I'm sure they've contacted a player when they're not supposed to.
Is that going to help them right now?
And to help them next season.
Yeah, but who's talking about tomorrow? I'm talking about right now, Premier League.
I'm sure they did things.
I don't think it affects anything right now. That's my thing. I don't know what happened there. Somebody got switched. I don't know. Phoenix
Somehow
Minute saying hi to
player
Mom. Stefan saying hi to Eva. Capio just realized Tony's not without clothes, which is good for everybody.
My Pete shirt.
Yeah,
He's indirectly admitted, Gary, that he basically thought that he joined the stream or in the chat and noticed, oh, it's just a naked guy casually sitting in the corner. I'm going to continue watching this.
Probably why
Not there's anything wrong with that. That's not my point.
Yeah.
It's just funny how it took him all that time to go, oh, he's not naked.
True.
Which meant he was totally fine with the fact that he was. And we'd all be fine with it as well. That's a lie. We'd be like, Tony, go and get a shirt on now.
Very true. Very true. Very true. Ipswich and Leeds in the Premier League, that would be interesting.
He looks like he's actually wearing the suit that they made Jean-Claude Van Damme wear when he was briefly the Predator.
Yeah.
I'm sure you've all seen the footage. He
Yeah,
looked
we want to laugh at Leeds.
No one laughs at Leeds.
Yeah.
We're a very serious outfit.
Yeah, Capio, I think you got a point there. I don't know about you guys, but Arsenal, with all the injuries that they have right now, if they're able to get back Partey, Timber, Jesus,
no, Gary,
Zinchenko,
we don't want those two guys back.
Why not? Why not?
No.
We need depth.
They'll cost us points, Gary.
Yeah, you know what? I hear you on the Jesus coming back, taking away Trossard's minutes. But Partey and Timber, I don't think that's going to take away valuable minutes from players. I think that will keep us rested. So
yeah, but Zinchenko's healthy before Timber's back, then we're going to be leaking goals on the left side again.
But if Timber comes back, we'll be fine.
I mean, you also like you're not. There's no guarantee Partey's back in the team. Like I'm talking like in the starting 11.
Oh, no, he's coming. For me, he's coming back as part of like we have answers now. All
I'm
right?
more excited for Timber than I am for Partey. I don't think Partey plays again.
Yeah.
I don't trust him.
There's still those rumors it's because of the legal issues of these.
Yeah, I think that having them just gives us more depth, and that's going to be good for us. Yes, we don't need Partey to play like he did, but if you got like 5 to 10 games out of him to close out the season, I think that would be perfect. Timber, same thing.
I got one thing for you as well. I would start Jesus on Wednesday if he's available, and then focus Trossard to start the Premier League games.
Very true. Yeah. Jesus has been having a lot more fun in the Champions League for sure. I think he's our leading scorer, if I recall. So
I just think the Champions League is going to be so wide open, and I think we're going to have a lot of success in there. And I think, the league, we're going to see a lot of low blocks. I don't know how much we're going to see that in the Champions League. I think we're going to see a lot of wide open play, which I think it's where we show our best is when it's wide open.
yeah.
It's like when you try to set up like that defensively in the Champions League, there's always the point then you leak the goal, then after that you're pressing and giving a chance of giving up another goal, being 2-0 down and being out of the Champions League quickly. So
I hear you. Tone, you know what, Pink Cushion, this is just really not a thought I want to have right now. Just wow. No, I don't know how your mind went there, but that's no.
It's rather disgusting.
Yeah.
fuck you guys.
That's what Spencer said it. I didn't say it.
I mean, Tony,
we all agreed via laughter, though.
Let's be fair here. Hold on, Tony. Let's be fair here. Put any of our names with that phrase, and it's disgusting. It's not a Tony thing. Just the idea of your name and that.
Tom would be happy if he had that comment.
Whoa.
I'm saying you'd be happy if you had that comment about you.
I'd be thrilled.
I don't know where you guys. I don't know what kind of relationship you have, but yeah, if City win it this year, it'd be one of the hardest fought wins in a long time. I think it'd be good. Whoever does win it, it won't be easy. So that's a good thing. So, and that's what we want to see, though, right? We want to see competition like this for a trophy, huh?
It's nice that there's 3 heads at this table. For
yes, it's good. Yes, and what's crazy is all the games that they play. There's something behind each one of them. Somebody has something to lose in either case, be it the teams, lower down the table, middle of the table, just outside the top, just outside the top 3. They're all fighting for a positioning. So all these games will be really important, especially those last 10 games. So Arsenal and Liverpool have a good chance this year. Don't want to hear about injury. I don't think most people have been talking about injuries like that. Like that's the reason why they're not doing what they need to do. You've just been playing with whatever you got, right? Whatever cards you got in your hand, you play with them. Competitive ending would be nice, as long as Arsenal wins it with 5 games left in the season. Does that sound okay?
Yeah, 13 games left, right?
That's what they say.
39 points on the board. So that would mean if you won all your games, you finish at 94. If Liverpool won all their games, they finish at 96. If City wins all their games, they finish at 95. So the room for error is no longer existent for either of the 3 clubs. And we saw the first trip, and it's a thing too. That Etihad game on the 31st now is, even though it was already big, it's now you have a chance to potentially put a 4-point gap between you and City.
True that.
So if you need any more motivation, I think the guys, this is the thing. We talk about growing up, right, in sports and going through adversity. They went through it last year, choked. They had to have learned from that. Arteta learned from that. They all learned from it. So we'll see if they got the medal. I mean, you're talking about a 3-horse race. You got Liverpool with the Klopp story they could write, but I mean, they just lost Jota. So that's the key point. Injuries. You have to stay healthy.
Yep.
Saliba's played every minute for us this year. Declan Rice has played every minute before.
You know what?
Those
Stop
two
with
guys-
that talk. I don't like that
Yep.
talk. I don't like that talk because that's not. We're fine. It's
You're
not even
afraid of-
bring it up. I mean,
Nah.
it's
You're
not
afraid I'm
talking
gonna
about the
jinx
elephant in the room. That's what I'm saying. You know what? At the beginning
I
of the
know.
season, I said we need depth behind our center back. So but we know we have Rice. Yeah.
We got Timber coming back too, and he can play that.
Damn it,
position.
Spencer. I don't want excuses. I want
Tomiyasu
results.
and White can all give us something. So I think we do have the depth, but it'd be nice to have more, so we don't have to deal with all that stuff. So
I don't think
don't.
they give the ball enough to their quality striker.
You what?
Caprio made the comment about Arsenal. So I no need to click on it yet. You'll get there. But Arsenal lack quality strikers and still tight games. I feel if they got the ball to Eddie Nketiah more, he will bag you goals. But you
Okay.
don't. It's like you actively avoid him because of
You know what?
prejudice,
You know
I
what? One of
suspect.
the things that play into this thing is if you are on the pitch, then you might be able to get the ball passed to you. But when you're not on the pitch, it's really difficult. So if Nketiah was worthy of some minutes, then maybe your point would stand. But he's what, third, fourth, fifth in the options that we have coming off the bench for that position.
It's because he used to play the
I'm
league.
glad Arteta's finally learned he doesn't have to play him every game. He just doesn't sub him hardly now.
There's an anti-Leeds bias within London Colney.
Yeah. No, I see. Like Big Scunner says, Partey will be a surprise X factor, and that's kind of what I'm looking at. If he's healthy, yes, he might not be here next season, but when he's here now, we use him, right? If he's healthy enough to play, so that's kind of how I see it. I don't know what this means.
Some people like fat girls, Spencer.
Oh, we haven't got there
I'm
yet.
sure Tony likes any girl.
Yes, Tony, give the Zohan a run for his money. There you go. And this is just getting really disgusting based on Spencer's comments. No, that's why Tony's can't be on the shows too often. His parties.
As the show, How I Met Your Mother, don't waste your time watching it. The finale kills it. Anyway, as they'd say in that show, Tony's bottomless parties are legend. Wait for it.
Yeah.
Dairy. I've always wanted to do that.
Yeah. So here's a
You never
question
seen it?
here's a question
You ever
for
seen that
everyone.
show?
So if Arsenal finishes second, makes it to the semis in the Champions League, would that be an improvement on last season, i.e., no trophies again? Spencer.
That's progress.
I'm not firing Arteta. I'm not calling for Arteta out no matter what happens.
It doesn't say that in there at all. So why are you bringing it up?
Why are we bringing this up though?
Because we talk about football on this show, Spencer. Or else
Gary.
why have a show about talking about football if we're not going to talk about football?
Gary, that's the natural extension to the question, though.
No, it isn't. We
When
haven't got there.
when you're
It's
talking
not.
about progress,
The way
and
Spencer
improvement,
answers it will
that's who it
tell me
falls
that it's
onto.
not. That's not that doesn't have to be a cause.
We continue
cause and effect.
But we continue to well, should we fire Arteta? Should we fire Arteta? And
it's not even said there. You're making stuff up now. Don't make anything. Don't make.
What's the premise of the
making
question?
assumptions now.
Gary's going to the commenters and putting their post up and talking about the questions. So.
Nowhere does it say anybody's getting fired. It says, would it be an improvement? Is it an improvement if we finish second and make it to the semis?
Sure, absolutely.
Nope.
Yeah, it's no
See?
What is sure all about? It's no sure. It is an improvement.
It is an improvement.
I said coming into this season, what I needed to see from the team, right, was a top 3 finish, late runs in in the domestic cups and to make it out of the group. We didn't do late runs in the domestic cups at all. So
But we did the earliest exit for a third time in a row.
yeah. So for me, the only
That's
thing
funny,
we really
David.
can do is
That's
go
funny.
late into the Champions League, and if we could finish in top two, for me, that's good. That's not like, well, you know what, you're gonna get a 5-year extension. For me, that's not what that is.
No, but I mean, sure, it's an improvement. Yeah, sure.
Tony, improvement?
I said no.
No, and Mr. Tom.
I don't know what the question is, so I'm just going to filibuster in something else.
No. Here's a question. Arsenal finishes second.
Yeah, that's an improvement. Yeah,
Right, so there you go.
I thought we'd gone past that.
No, we hadn't.
Yeah,
No.
that's an improvement.
Me and Spencer are just fighting over his trying to make it bigger than it was.
Don't we all do that though?
Yes.
Sometimes we shave it. Sometimes wait.
Oh,
What?
okay, I don't even.
Oh.
Okay. Oh no. No. See,
Is that
none
too far?
of us up here have complained about injuries. I don't think any of us have. I think we just said we can just deal with them. And if we get our healthy player, we get those players back, we're taking it. Yeah.
This is true.
Yeah. No, this is true. Arsenal lack a quality striker to steal those tight games for sure.
Yeah.
We can go to Italy and buy an Argentine soccer. I'm sure he'll be wanting to leave this summer and get one last big deal.
Yeah. So this is where, for me, Jota and Jesus get the. For me, that's why you need to get rotation if they're going to be part of your team. So, because they're not going to give you, they haven't shown to be a reliable player. You can't rely on them. So, Eddie is, as Spencer says. Spencer, you have to read this.
Eddie is the fat girl at the party that nobody wants.
Mr. Tom, look what he called your man.
There's no Leeds bias because Ben White seems to play every week.
Ooh.
Ben White stopped being Leeds when he scored against us and then celebrated like he had won the World Cup, which he would never actually do because he obviously got sent home from it. So.
But that would also premise that England would win the World Cup too.
Yeah. And this is for Tom. This is to shine a little light, right? Do you believe this? Eddie is the star at Arsenal. You just don't know it yet.
Yeah, I mean, deep down, we all know he's going to be a 15-goal season striker at Crystal Palace at some point. But
in the championship.
Yeah, as Capio says, both Eddie and Kedia and Haaland score 1 goal. The only difference is it takes Kedia 9 tries and it takes Haaland 1, which is not true because we just saw Haaland go from like 2 to 3 sitters in the last game and not score at all. So, yeah. So he scored the same amount of goals as Kedia.
Would Eddie be an improvement on Edward if he went to Palace?
I think Nketiah would be if he got to play more.
What if we did a breakdown of Eddie's goals per minute versus Haaland's goals per minute? They might be the same. Because
if you played Nketiah for the same amount of minutes as Haaland, you wouldn't be saying that.
Of course you wouldn't. But you can always manipulate any statistical data you want at any time.
Where did it all go wrong for Eddie? Sheffield United got relegated.
I have a question for you, Tom.
Yeah.
Have you still got that video, Gary?
Oh, which video is that?
Do it, Tony.
Wait a second. Wait a second. Where is it?
Where is it? Tom's gonna find it before you do.
I can't. I don't know. I don't see it. I don't. You know what? I don't know.
I think he's deleted it.
I guess you know what? When I switched over, I probably didn't bring it over. All right. Well, go ahead, Mr. Tony. Say what you got to say.
Yeah.
I was asked Tom if he remembers a manager stepping down and a new one appointed on the same day. How often does that happen?
it happens more often these days. It would be a massive sign of disrespect in the past, but increasingly, it's become also almost like if you don't do that, you're then accused of like not having a plan or an idea or being too impulsive without having a plan. So it's almost like you have to have the replacement ready to go before doing the sacking.
So basically, Palace was at the hospital. How's he to recover? Okay, let's go sign a new guy.
Yeah.
Basically, he's in his hospital bed, and Crystal Palace are basically saying, sign this to say you resigned. We'll make up the quotes. We'll make up the rest. Just sign it. Just sign it. And then they got it, and they went, right, you from Hoffenheim or wherever you're from, come over here. Young, how old are you? Not 73. Lovely. Come on.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah. I don't know. What is it David talking about? I'm a show pushing for Arteta out. Did anybody say Arteta out? The only person that said it was Spencer.
It's called sarcasm, Gary.
Yeah, I didn't say Arteta out.
Sarcastic.
I don't want to be put in the same light as those who say Arteta out, so it's
You're
not sarcastic. All right.
But those questions do highlight.
No,
That
you just
same
making stuff
sentiment.
up. You just went there. That's where you went.
No, I'm
Because-
defending Spencer on this.
Because
you know what? That's a terrible.
I'm siding with Gary this time. So
That's fine. Because if then questions are all 100% that's the MO they do on some of those channels. Well, if we don't get this, then this.
Yeah.
Man, we've scored 21 goals in 5 games, and we're 2 points out of a title race. Relax and breathe, people.
Yeah. No, that's good. No, why not?
Just Spencer,
Arteta
just
out?
remember it's a happy accident.
Yeah.
That's it, man.
Because if Zinchenko was healthy and Jesus was healthy, we would not have that many goals.
True. You know, they what is it? They had a meeting to say, look, we're going to have meetings about this in a year or two.
Mm.
They don't want to do anything about it. They really don't.
I don't want them to be stripped of anything. I want them to just basically be forced to like not invent their own sponsorship deals and things like this.
Yeah.
But how don't they get punished? Is there some repercussions for this? Shouldn't it be
No, but
some
what
penalties?
I mean is like, what do you really want to be given a
No.
title
See, there's a
that
difference.
you didn't actually win?
No, there's a difference. No, they
No,
didn't
there's not.
win. That's the thing. They didn't win.
But if you finish second, then by default, apparently it would go to you based on Juventus's titles going to Inter Milan. But they don't want them either because in their mind they never won them.
Yeah. So, like I said, nobody wants the trophy. You know, nobody wants the tainted trophies, right? Yeah. So
I think Chelsea would take them.
Oh, of course they would. They're fucking scummy as fuck. But of course they would.
yeah.
I know another team with chicken on ball that would take them.
Yeah.
It's actually a cock on the ball, but hey.
So yeah. Haaland scored more league goals at 23 than Kedia in his career. So yeah, it's not the same. The different levels to this thing, Mr. Tom. Different levels. I mean, Saka's probably got more league goals than Nketiah.
He
You
does.
know?
Well,
So,
yeah, because Saka plays every week. You talk like he plays too much, so of course he's going to.
yeah, he plays too much.
I'm
3
surprised
weeks ago,
Capio,
usual. Go on.
I'm surprised Capio hasn't said you're out playing paintball with your yellow shirt on and you got these blue spots all over it.
Yeah.
Are you surprised you never typed that then, Tony?
No, I'm surprised
I
Capio
think
hasn't.
you're Caprio. I think you're Capio. I thought it was Caprio at first. Not
Feels
is
good.
Capio.
Just keep my hand
Fishing,
grip on
going,
it.
fishing, yeah. Yeah. I don't know what this. Oh, Tony's the only person we tolerate to bash the manager, and that's because he's special. Tony's special.
Neat.
He's special. What?
Nothing.
We're all special.
Yeah.
Tony's naked again, apparently, according to Capio.
Yeah. Some.
He'd know because he is him.
Got some wrinkly skin. See, now this is Spence's better half trying to get in on this whole Arteta out talk now.
Let's see if I put my hands through a thumb holes that were actually pre-built into the shirt.
Is it cold over there?
That's an
No.
interesting question, though. Would it turn into Arteta out if you finish third? Do you think?
No.
I'm not necessarily saying would you say Arteta out, but would that conversation have any weight to it?
No.
For me, fourth and below would be a talking point.
I
Right.
think it should be, but I think everybody's so think they have to say, "Oh, we're part of a project," blah blah blah. They'll come up with excuses instead of being the Wenger out,
Yeah.
Emery out crowd. I think
Another new fan
I'd
to the
rather see
show,
it.
Stu D, has joined us. People, I don't know. He's friends with Capio, so they must know each other.
Tom, did you create another account?
Tony doing his Donald Duck impression. Is that because of
I
the?
have 3 YouTube accounts, and that is it.
3.
Obviously,
Yeah.
no, Mr. Tom, Full Nelson Podcast, and We All Love Leeds.
There
That's
you
it.
go.
And I only sign into those when I use them
Yeah.
for the shows.
Yeah. Yeah. I third in a Champions League final would be acceptable. Ooh. Yeah. As I've said before, I didn't have us necessarily winning any trophies, but going deep in them. Because I don't understand how a team that could barely compete in the league and Europa League can now all of a sudden compete in the Champions League and the domestic cups. I just don't see it. So it's
Got a
just a
question
big,
for you, Gary.
jump. What?
So
Gary,
Yes,
I've
sir.
got a question.
What's that?
This week quick, Tony, I promise. You said fourth and below is a conversation.
Yes.
Okay. What if you did get fourth but won the Champions League?
You win a trophy, then all bets are off, right?
what if you get third and you get knocked out of this round of the Champions League?
That would be disappointing for me. That would be a serious talk. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm no on any of it.
Yeah. I think you have to have a discussion about this. Yeah. Does he get fired? No. But is he on a thread? You know? Yeah. 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 I think so. Because we can't be taking steps back, especially if we're not going deep in the cups. That means there's less games being played, so that can't be it. Right?
Okay. I've got something to reveal.
Uh-oh.
If Leeds don't beat Chelsea in the FA Cup 5th round, I'm still going to be Farker in.
Okay, that's good for you. Good for you. But you know what? If you beat Chelsea, you can have a lot more friends.
I've already got too many friends. I've actually been trying to shed a few. So I don't need more. If anything, I need a few of the ones I currently got to like fuck off for a bit.
None
I've
of them,
only got so much time
none
in
of
the
them
day.
on this show, right? Like, except for maybe.
Now I'm scared to give a package Tom just sent me. He's trying to off me.
Oh, it's definitely going to have writing on it.
The players have gained their confidence back these past few games. You know, they've looked really good.
Alonzo's favorite thing is on Raw right now.
What is that?
A battle royale.
Oh.
They did
It's
Yeah,
actually 2 things we all love.
What is it?
Ladies and a battle royal.
And the Elimination Chamber last chance battle royale.
Yes.
Well,
Well, you know what?
chance
Here we
battle
go.
royale.
We're gonna probably get out of here anyways. We're 80 minutes in. Any more to say on the game?
Nope. Tom wants his Chris.
Anything to say about our next game with Porto? You guys play midweek, Mr. Tom, or no?
No, we've actually got the midweek off. We play. It's in potentially one of the biggest games of the season. Leeds are at home to Leicester.
Okay.
If we get past Leicester, I believe have a good night, David. I believe the point gap will be 6 points.
Yep. See, David. Yeah.
Which is obviously a lot closer and looking a lot more healthy than it was earlier in the season when we were 16 points behind them.
There you go. There you go. And you've been playing really well against the top teams anyway, so why not?
Mm-hmm.
Why
Yep.
not?
It's still funny how Leicester was like, we're not going to sign anybody last year. Terrible in the Premier League. Now they're been ahead the
You know
whole
what
time.
it was? It was the wages. Apparently, they had bang average players on like 200 grand a week. I'm not talking like star play. I'm not talking about like James Maddison. I'm talking like Slimani and players that they're just like Johnny Evans or whoever.
Well,
They
that's
were on
kind of
like
like Arsenal. It seems like our starting wage is 120,000, and you move up from there.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Right.
Do you know this is genuinely true? Sorry, it won't take long, Gary. Genuinely true. The only time Leicester have lost 2 games in a row this season was they lost to Middlesbrough, and then they lost at home to Leeds. And they this week in the reverse fixture, they lost at home to Middlesbrough. So it's time.
Well, there you go. Now you're playing at home against Leicester, right? So that should be a big game. Very, very big game. And okay,
it'll probably be on TV in America, I'm guessing.
Oh, you know what? I'll check it out. So Spencer, Porto.
Yep. Last time we played them was 2010 in the Champions League. So looking forward to that game on Wednesday. It's going to be I'm just excited for this week, man. Like that's there's a lot to play for, which at this time of year you want to be relevant. And yeah, looking forward to Wednesday. If Jesus is available, we particularly like to see him start over Trossard and focus on Trossard starting Saturday against Newcastle. Going to be probably a tough game on the road. I probably would run a double pivot with Jorginho and God, I'm drawing a blank. Rice if he's available. Put Odegaard up there. Probably Martinelli, Saka, Trossard, Kivior, the usual guys in the back. Sit Havertz, have him come in as a sub in the game. Smith Rowe as well as a sub. This is big. Start this. This first half of the way that things work now. First half of the game. Hopefully, get a 2-0 win is what I'm predicting, and get a good start to this round of 16. Then, of course, the big one, Newcastle on Saturday. Fortunately, I think Newcastle's in a poor run of form, so we may be catching them at a good time. Might be able to pump 5 past them. Be nice to do that. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this week. This is gonna be fun, guys. It's gonna be a fun week. Enjoy the games, have fun, and that's all I got, man.
True. Yes. Leicester just got smashed by the mighty Borough. So there you go, Tony. Porto's
sitting 4th. It should be an easy game for us. Should be a chance to rest a lot of people, make your 5 subs, do it probably at halftime with people like Saka and whoever you want to rest out of that bunch. But I think this would be easy. Newcastle, I think we should beat them pretty easily. I'm kind of surprised they're struggling as much as they are back there at 8th. But I think it should be a good week for us. And I don't want to celebrate Easter this year. I don't want Jesus to return, so no Easter.
All right, hear you, Mr. Tom.
And
Stop laughing for a second.
It was just so needlessly random. Just
Yeah, it just brings up stuff. Arsenal, you know what? You're right. The Leeds game is on Friday. I thought it was. Yeah, whatever game is on Friday in the championship is on ESPN. So there you go.
I'm going to apologise to everyone in advance because football has been ruined for the weekend because they've put the main event on first.
Yeah, yeah. So it could go good, or you could be smiling come the road trip. You know.
It's the football equivalent of basically putting Roman Reigns as the opening contest.
True.
There's not worth watching anything afterwards because the star power's been used up.
Oh, I don't know about that,
So,
but yeah, I hear you. I hear you,
yeah.
Mr. Tom. So Arsenal playing Porto.
Oh man, you're gonna do so well there. I've got every confidence you could get a positive result. You're gonna do it for England. You're gonna do it for yourselves. That UEFA coefficient, bro, has nothing to do with Leeds, but I'm sure Newcastle and the likes are all pulling for you. But anyway, yeah, I love a bit of Omos. Thank you for that, Ian. But no, seriously, thank you everyone for the supporting Gary's shows, and all his endeavours on YouTube. Look at his happy little face there. Look at his happy face.
So before we go,
15
do you
people
have
watching right
do
now.
you have a
Look at his
bag of
face.
something? Do you have a bag of something there or not?
I do have a bag of something. Do you have something that's going to make you laugh?
Yes, I do. I do. So everybody, we'll be right back. But you know, we'll be right back. But before we do that, let's. I love that. I love
It's like
that.
reliving your trauma over and over again.
Yes.
But, alright, so I went to my local crisp emporium. Okay. And I said, what do you have for me? And they said, Mr. Tom.
The guy usually has a name. He's like Ezekiel or stuff like that.
It's not your show. It's not your part. Quiet.
Yeah.
Quiet
So
down in the back.
basically, I received Aberdeen Angus steak and peppercorn sauce crinkle cut chips.
What the world? Okay.
I'm
Nice
going
packaging.
to. I'm going to read what it says on the back if I can see it. Okay, it says. Hang on.
You're not that old.
You'd be surprised.
Hmm.
Hand cooked for the perfect crunch. Every potato used to make our irresistible crisps can be traced back to the field where it was grown. Our producers select the best variety of British potato according to the season, then cook them by hand in small batches so the crunch, taste, and quality is perfect every time.
Oh,
It's the
nice.
co-op, baby.
Yeah, and for those who didn't know or want to know, Brian wins his first career Daytona 500 under caution, so he didn't even get to like speed through the the finish line basically.
It seems like they always
no one
ran
cares
into
who
a
wins. How did Martin
caution.
Truex Jr. do?
Was he actually in it? Is this the?
I have
He
no
had to
idea.
be good.
Yeah, I don't know
It's
what
the
race
start
he's
of the
in.
season. It's the start of the NASCAR season. Come on, Gary.
Let's see. You know what? I don't. Where is his name is not in the write up, so I don't know. Did he even finish the race?
He wrecked early, I think.
Oh, is that right? Let's see what it says here. Let me see if I can find the stand. Go ahead, talk to me, Mr. Tom.
Okay. It smells a bit peppery. That's sort of what you're dealing with.
Kind of looks like the Max Riches.
Strong flavour.
Uh-oh.
Nice and savory, Tom.
I'll have the second one just to be sure.
All right, so here we go. Truex. I don't think he even was in the race. Oh wait, no. He was still on the track.
Still on the track.
He's, as they say, he's running. So I don't know what that means, but yeah, he was probably still. His car was still moving. So there you go.
I wonder if Alonso tweets Martin Truex Jr.
He should. He talks about it. So, Mr. Tom, let's get a score so we can get out of here.
Okay. Surprisingly delicious. Strong flavour. Not as peppery as it smells. Open it up. Got a waft of pepper. So it might already be up my nose. And partly why I didn't taste as much of it. Delicious. You know what? We're going to go with a solid 75.8 million out of 78.2 million.
Very nice. Very nice. High score there. All right. Say bye to the people, Mr. Tom.
Yeah, no, it's been an absolute pleasure fart-arsing around on the internet in front of people. Because I'd usually be just doing it by myself anyway. So the fact you all sit there during it, I know like you're doing it for their like serious football discussion and stuff, but it's been a pleasure ruining that for you. So have a good week, everyone.
Very cool. Very cool. Tony. Say bye. Say bye, Tony.
Bye, everyone. I'm curious how the last entrance into the last chance woman did and see how the commissioner's streak went that he went and got. But anyway, next week I'll make sure I wear all my clothes just so I have my clothes.
Oh, whoa. No. You're not going to make sure you always wear your clothes. So there's no like making sure.
No. Unacceptable.
Yes. All right. Anything more, Mr. Tony? Nope. Spencer, are you hanging out with us? You going to say bye or are we going to head out of here without you?
Yeah, I'm going to say goodbye.
All right. Say goodbye to the people.
I don't know what Ron Swanson's saying.
I just want to say I like Tom. He doesn't do a lot of work around here. He shows zero initiative. He's not a team player. He never wanted to go that extra mile. Tom is exactly what I'm looking for in a person. Yeah. Right. I had to. Interject the role with some good Ron Swanson, and your day will always improve. Everybody enjoy the week. Like I said earlier, Champions League Wednesday, Newcastle, 3 o'clock on Saturday, 8 p.m. UK time, which I'll be hopefully off by work my time so I can watch it. Don't forget the Six Nations returns this weekend. The Calcutta Cup is Saturday, if I'm not mistaken. England and Scotland from Murrayfield. And other than that, everybody enjoy your week. Stay safe. Appreciate everybody coming by. Some of the new names, some of the ones that we've seen, some that we haven't seen before. And appreciate Gary for having me on, man.
Cool. Yep. So thank you again for joining us. Big Gunner, thanks for pushing the message out there. Everybody hit the likes and subscribe. We'll be doing this again next Monday after a busy week. Big games coming, Champions League, Newcastle, and also Leicester. Big games coming for our teams. Enjoy it. And as I say, thank you very much for hanging out with us. We'll do this again. And I think we're out. So see you guys.